Yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing today, man? I'll be talking about my New England Patriots, who just lost today 31-17 against the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Very tough game. There were some goods, there were some not so goods, there was some peaks, there were some valleys, but at the end of the day, Patriots are looking at themselves and they're like, damn, we're a 2-6 team. The Dolphins, they're up because they're 6-2. They're first in the division, we are last. So it's unfortunate, but at this point, the Patriots need to secure at minimum a top 5 pick in the 2024 NFL draft. And again, whether that's a quarterback, whether that's a wide receiver, whether that's somebody else, I don't know who it is. Even the Pats were like top 10. Get a guy like Brock Bowers. Like, if you don't have one of the premier wide receivers, Hunter Henry might be on his way out. Gesicki, free agent. Both the tight ends right now are both free agents. And Pharaoh Brown as well, I believe, is free agent as well. So all three of our tight ends at the end of the year, contracts are up. So if you get a guy like Brock Bowers, I got like a Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake May. I know Caleb Williams has been trolling the last couple of weeks, but he's still the contested number 1 overall pick, let's be honest. But that is besides the point. Today we're here to talk about the Patriots and let's talk about Mac Jones. Had some good, had some bad. The defense had some good, had some bad. JC Jacks, we got to talk about you because you were getting put on Pornhub.com, getting your shit fucking fried, my nigga. They do not respect J.C. Jackson. They kept throwing at him. I'm like, bro, I wish Christian Gonzalez was there because I promise you, they would not be bullying Christian Gonzalez like they did to J.C. Jackson. He's had his moments. He's had his not-so moments. He got called for PI on Tyreek Hill. Pretty controversial, questionable call. Let that slide to get a touchdown, I believe, Raheem Mostert. J.C. Jackson, he made a couple plays, but he did get cooked. He got cooked from Jalen Waddle. He got cooked from Tyreek Hill. He got cooked. Then he made a couple plays, but he got cooked more than he made a couple plays, so he did not have a good game today. Anthony Jennings, again, stepping up for the injured Josh Uche. I think he's going to be on his way out. Uche can go ahead and replace him. Keon White had a nice play today. Obviously, he can't replace Matthew Judon, but he's doing what he can. Really like what I see out of Anthony Jennings. Kyle Duggar today with a pick. Shout out Kyle Duggar. He also sacked Tua Tagovailoa. Let me see that out of him. Like I was talking about, Keon White had a nice tackle, I believe, that really just popped out of me. Tavai almost had a pick, a couple of nice plays today. Shout out to Jelani Tavai. And off the top of my head, I think that's it. And about the defense, and I'll get to the offense. But yeah, we had a couple of stops, and we had a couple of miscues. Normal Patriots game without Gonzo, without Judon. Defense isn't locked down. Not like we really had an elite defense. We had a really good defense, probably in the top 10, but without Judon and Gonzo, we're out of that top 10, unfortunately. And it shows at points. Last play of the game, Jalen Waddle wide open. How do you not put a body on one of the best wide receivers in football? Arguably the number 1, number 2 wide receiver in the NFL. The number 1 secondary wide receiver, too. That makes even more sense. But now, to the offense, Mac Jones today had his moments, and he didn't. Like I said, 19 for 29, 161 passing yards, and 2 touchdowns, and also a pick. Could have had 2 picks. Shout out to Juju for the hit on Jones. I know it's kind of a controversy, but I love just seeing, like, NFL has gotten soft. Like, a nice, like, hard hit. That's not, like, helmet to helmet. Like, that fires me the fuck up. We're down 2 touchdowns, but that fires me the fuck up. Like, that could have been matched on the second pick of the game. We also had almost threw a pick as well, but it hit the ground, thankfully. But yeah, terrible pick in the beginning of the game. Like, first half of Jalen Rams, of course, comes back against us. Of course, he gets a pick. Of course, the underthrow by Mac Jones to Kendrick Bourne, we'll talk about as well. Unfortunately, did have to miss the remainder of the game in the 4th quarter with an injury. Played a really good game today. Shout out to KB as usual, doing his thing. He's a guy that I'm looking at the Patriots. I might have to go ahead and re-sign. I wasn't happy that re-signed Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker was never as good as Kendrick Bourne is this season, and KB's season with us in his first year with us last year was anomaly. Last year, your whole offense was terrible. Terrible. Yeah, Mac Jones today threw a pick to Jalen Ramsey. On the ground today, Ramondre Stevenson, 10 carries, 39 yards, an average yard per carry of 3.9, which is pretty good. Ramondre definitely has some nice runs. He has some nice catches as well. Shout out to Ramondre Stevenson. Zeke, he had a pretty good yards per carry today. He had a pretty good run as well. 7 carries today for Zeke, 37 yards and 5.3 yards per carry. And we did a nice end around with Mario Douglas. Not really nice. I mean, it went once for 3 yards. And Mac Jones, again, he's just a turtle in the paint. My grandmother could probably get out of the pocket quicker than him. Like, he sees a pocket, the pocket collapses, instantly sack. Like, throw that shit away, Mac. Don't get intentional grounding. Throw that shit away. Don't just throw it in the vicinity just to not get sacked. Like, if you're gonna throw the ball, throw it out of bounds. Like, I promise you, who gives a fuck about completion percentage? But that shit is not. That shit ain't it, my guy. Yeah. Now onto the receivers for the Patriots. Kendrick Bourne. Even though it sounded like he really didn't have that big of a game, KB came. He did his thing. Shout out to Kendrick Bourne doing his thing as usual. Only 3 catches though, 36 yards. Had a nice play as well. Also had a nice touchdown right here.
Protect and give Jones a chance to throw the football. Jones on 34 over the middle. It's caught. Kendrick Bourne, and he strolls in. Touchdown. Mac Jones dropping a dime.
Shout out to Kendrick Bourne. Looked like a little bit of maybe a slant route. I don't know. I'm not really a NFL play connoisseur, so I don't know. My bad. I just play Madden here and there, so I know some of these plays. Looked like a nice little slant early in the first on the left side to get him open, and he was wide open and thankfully caught it, and he soared into the end. So shout out to Kendrick Bourne. Also, Pharaoh Brown. I feel like he makes a big play every game. Had a nice first down as well. Also really good in the blocking. Shout out to Pharaoh Brown. 2 catches today for him for 33 yards. Hunter Henry 3 for 28. Want to see more than Hunter Henry's, my opinion, way too good of a tight end to only throw the ball to only catch 3 balls for 28 yards. This is a guy that was a touchdown magnet. Was really good his first year in New England. Obviously last year with a nominee for like the whole entire offense, so he wasn't as good as he was the year prior. Unfortunately, and also the years with the Chargers as well. I mean, Trader John Smith. It's a big year for Hunter Henry, so need to see some more out of him as well. Mario Douglas caught 5 catches for 25 yards. He's very explosive. Definitely want to see a lot more of him and a lot more yards after catch as well, not just catching it, just getting tackled. I want to see a lot more of that overall. End around, screen play, slants. I want the offense not like revolved around him, but I want a lot of the offense. I want a lot of plays ran from this. I do think he is a pretty good wide receiver and can be a very good wide receiver in this league in the future. Devontae Parker made this first catch forever. You know that song? For the first time in forever. What y'all know about that Frozen? I'm talking about Frozen 1. I'm not gonna lie. I've not watched Frozen 2 yet, but hey, I just added that Frozen song. For the first time in forever. That was another song as well. That's my playlist on Spotify. Yeah, that's heat. That's that heat right there. But that's beside the point. Mike Gesicki today, 2 catches today for 11 yards. Montre 2 for 11. Juju 1 for 3 and a touchdown right here.
4th and goal from the 3. Jones near side. It's caught. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith finally scored a touchdown. And he also got that big hit as well. 2 good plays today from Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown today on 4th and goal after, I'm like, give the ball to Ramondre Stevenson. He didn't get in. Threw a pass to Mario Douglas. First play of the drive. Overthrow to Mario Douglas again. He's not a tall wide receiver. You have to throw right in his pocket. You're like, Mac Jones, buddy. Like, you're not throwing a Travis Kelce. You're throwing a Mario Douglas, my nigga. Stop fucking trolling, dog. And Juju, like I said, had a nice touchdown. Jalen Reagor did not get a catch. They inactive today was Tyquan Thornton, which is unfortunately a 2nd-year rookie. Don't tell me this guy's a bust. If you're getting played, if you're letting Jalen Reagor play over you, it's getting bad. Jalen Reagor is well on the Eagles, the Vikings, and now us. This is his 3rd year. Remember, he was drafted over Justin Jefferson. Then he had to share a locker room with Jay Jettas when he was on the Vikings. That is actually so fucked up. Oh my god. Defensively tonight, like I said, Kyle Duggar with a nice pick. Kyle Duggar, in my opinion, has been a little disappointing this season. Had a touchdown given up on by Tyreek Hill. Was obviously a monster out to him. He has 1,000 receiving yards in the first 8 games of the season for the first time in the Super Bowl era in the NFL. That guy's a fucking beast. Also shout out to AJ Brown as well. Like 6 straight games with over 100 and maybe 25 yards. That guy's a beast. Had 2 touchdowns today, and I believe a nice win. If they won against the Commanders, low key, I was focused on this game, so I kind of just wasn't really looking at that game at the tail end. But Sam Howell versus Jalen Hurts, Dawkins duel, man. Yeah, Keon White, I like what I saw today from him. Like I said, Duggar had a pick and a sack as well. Shout out to Kyle Duggar. Sack from Christian Baltimore. I'm like what I'm seeing from Christian Baltimore out of Bama. Hey, I'm like when I see him out of him. Like when I see him out of Anthony Jennings. Juwan Bentley, unfortunately, he did get injured. let me see. JC Jackson, like I said, didn't really see too much out of him. He really wasn't doing this thing. Jonathan Jones, let Chase Claypool get a nice slant play on him. Cannot be happening. Jonathan Jones. Not really hearing too much about Marte Mapu. I mean, they were hyping him up in the offseason. I need some more out of him. Jonathan Jones, I like the matchup with him on Tyreek Hill. I don't know why we put JC Jackson on him. Usually, even when JC Jackson was with the Patriots, we had Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Jones always got the time out of Tyreek Hill. Obviously, nobody can guard him. But at the end of the day, I do want Jonathan Jones on him. If not, Chris Gonzalez when he is fully healthy. And then we punted the ball today 5 times for 53 yards per punt. Tyler made his lone field goal for 38 yards. Ty Montgomery on the kick return, 1 return for 24 yards. Still don't know why Demario Douglas isn't running wide receiver, kick returner, punt returner. Kind of like a la Marcus Jones, but instead of playing CB, playing wide receiver. I would love that. And Marcus Jones also plays some wide receiver as well. Marcus Jones, he's like... The Mario Douglas and Marcus Jones on that offense, but nice like gadget plays. Oh my god! No matter who our quarterback is, I thought it potentially could have been Kirk Cousins, but he might have just fucked up his Achilles. Unfortunately, I hope he didn't, because this will probably be the last contract of his NFL career. He's 35 years old. Like, I pray, big Kirk Cousins guy, top 10 quarterback in the league, very numbered guy. Hopefully, nothing too serious with Kirk Cousins. Now on to the Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa. Coming into this season, I'm like, this is the year for Tua to show that he's a really good quarterback in this league. He's been really fucking good. The guy has a rocket. The guy has a cannon. High football IQ. Throws nothing but darts. And he also has some of those wide receivers in the league as well that really just help both parties out. Tua Tagovailoa today, 30 for 45, 324 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Raheem Mostert today, 13 carries, 46 yards and a touchdown. Raheem Mostert just has these games against us. I don't know why, but fuck him. Jeff Wilson today, 5 carries for 23 yards. Tua ran the ball 6 times today for 2 yards. Von Ahmed 2 for 1. He had a nice catch. I don't know if they counted it. I'm pretty sure they did. Pretty nice catch. No, they called it. No, they didn't call it back. They called it. They said illegal formation or some shit. Illegal man downfield. They called that back, just like us in that Bills game where Ramondre got that pass. Like, oh no, that don't count. That's illegal man. Oh no, we're gonna pick up the flag, and thankfully we won the game because of that. So can't really complain. But yeah, Savon Ahmed today 2 carries for 1 yard. Jalen Waddle had a touchdown at the end of the game. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out and looked at my screen. I'm like, the Dolphins are 31 points. What the fuck happened? I try to rewind. And I ended up seeing he just opened like on a nice little slant play. Like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure they were just like hooking on to Tyreek Hill. They're like, oh shit, we gotta like triple team this nigga. Jalen Waddle was literally like one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, one of the most underrated guys in the league, and just wide the fuck open on like a nice little slant play. Like, we gotta be better with that shit, bro. Jesus Christ, we're missing our best cornerback, and it really, really shows, man. Unfortunately, but the Dolphins, they're just one of the best in the NFL. You cannot give them the opportunity because they will go ahead and make you pay. Waddle today, 7 catches, 121 yards and a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 8 catches, 112 yards and a touchdown as well. Cooking the fuck out of JC Jackson. And yeah. Durham Smythe, 3 for 28. Savon Ahmed, 4 for 16. Chase Claypool ranked number 83. I don't know if they're running him at tight end and wide receiver. I believe it's a tight end number, but I guess now with everything going on, you can really wear every number in the league. I mean, Jalen Reagor for us, wide receiver, like 6 or 7 or whatever. He's wearing number 83 as a wide receiver, so I don't fucking know at this point. Jeff Wilson today, 2 catches of 14 yards. Braxton Berrios, former Patriot, who I feel like is always with a supermodel fucking girlfriend. Shout out to Braxton Berrios, former Patriot, like I said, 2 for 8. Alec Ingold, the fullback, 1 for 5. Julian Hill, 1 for 4 as well. Cedric Wilson, 1 for 1. And he touchdown as well. We gave him a touchdown to Cedric Wilson. I believe that was also on JC Jackson as well. So JC Jackson got cooked today for 2 touchdowns. Bro went outside. They can't retain him for that salary next season, bro. If you pay JC Jackson $13 million a year, bro, I give your ass a cool $5 million, JC, respectfully, buddy. At the most. And that's even if, depending on how the rest of the season goes. They got a sack from Jalen Phillips at the end of the game on 3rd down. That guy just did the Dame, like, and I'm like, Dame, as a Heat fan, imagine that would be so much cooler if he did that when Dame was on the Heat, but now he's on the fucking Bucks. Oh my fucking god, bro. They got a sack today also from Kristen Wilkins. They got a sack today from Bradley Chubb. Got a pick today from Jalen Ramsey, of course. First game back, he was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna play, honestly. They might have jumped the gun on this, Adam Schefter. Niggas like, oh no, he's playing today. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm here with that pick. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Almost like he brought that back to the house, but thankfully he did not. They got a kick return today for 25 yards for Braxton Berrios, and then he had 2 punt returns for 17 yards. Jason Sanders made his only field goal today, which was 30 yards, and he punted it 3 times with the former Pro Bowl punter for the Patriots, Jake Bailey, 3 times for 145 yards for 48.7 yards per punt. Now on to the stats for the Patriots. Like I said, now 2-6. The Dolphins are 6-2. Total yards today, the Dolphins 384 to our 218. Passing yards 312 to our 141. Rushing yards 72 to our 77. Yards per play, they have 5.3 to our 4.3. We got 24 first downs to their 13. They were 5 on 4. They were 5 of 14 on third down. We were 1 for 9 on third down. That's disgusting. We also had that fumble recovery from Jennings, that pick from Kyle Duggar that set us up kind of in the red zone, set up in good field position. Because outside of that, this game would have gotten even worse. We lost 7 points, but the first time with Gonzo and Judon. We lose by 14 now with without those two, and also without Jawan Bentley, and that touchdown at the end of the game as well, which probably should have ended in a field goal at best. Jalen Waddle just, whoop, I'm wide open, give me the ball, because he's just him. On fourth down today, they went 3 for 3 on fourth down in the first half, with not even like half the second quarter go. I'm like, these weirdo Dolphins go for it every single time. It's not like it was always 4th and 1, 4th and 2. They went for it on 4th and 4 and got it. One time they ran for about Tua. Like, what? They had 73 total plays to us, to our 51. We gave up 3 sacks. They gave up 2. We punted the ball 5 times to their 3. And the penalties, again, these timely penalties, basically on offense. The defensive holding on defense as well. The PI, once again, is fucking us over. 7 penalties today for us for 45 yards. 2 for 20. 3 for 25 for them. They lost a fumble. We both throw picks. And they had 35.55 seconds of time of possession to our 24.05. Damn, I can't fucking talk. My bad. And that is the Patriots. They lose 31-17 or 17-31, however you want to say it. Very tough loss. And they go now next week against the Washington Commanders in New England. The Commanders just had a really good game, even though they just lost to the Eagles. And they said that if they lost this game to the Eagles, that they would think about trading their guys like Montez Sweat, Chase Young. They obviously want to keep guys like Terry McLaurin, but depending on maybe as well how this game goes as well. If they lose to the Patriots, you gotta blow it. If you guys lose to us, like, we're trying to get a top 5 pick at the minimum. If you guys lose to us, it's Jover. Like the Jets and the fucking Bills that lost to us this season, it's fucking Jover. But in the Bills, I mean, the Jets might have lost. The Jets might have lost to the Giants today, but Tommy DeVito at quarterback, like, fucking, oh my god, that could tie that. Wait, damn, the Jets are an OT right now. So you guys will find out if the Jets lose this game, they are not dead ass. It was Jets ball, 4th and 21 for them. Yeah, it's getting bad for the Jets. Jesus Christ. Breece Hall today, 10 carries for 12 yards. What happened to the game I love? He had a nice 50-yard reception, but what happened to the Game I love? Tyrod Taylor in the first half threw the ball 7 times. Saquon Barkley, 36 carries for 128 yards. This game is not dead ass. Jesus Christ. But yeah, next week we go up against the Commanders. Then we got the Colts. Then we got the Giants. We got 3 very winnable games once again. Can the Patriots do it or not? I don't know. I'm not rooting for this team to lose, but if they do lose, I'm not like, fuck. At the end of the day, we do get a higher first round pick. Let me go ahead and look at Tankathon. Shout out to the Panthers today. They got their first win of the season. And the Bears are going against the Chargers today on Sunday Night Football without Justin Fields. And right now, NFL Tankathon, the Patriots currently have, according to Tankathon, the number 3 pick. Love to see that. So we got the, before I get off, we got the Bears at number 1 because they had the Panthers pick when they traded for the number 1 pick to get Bryce Young last season. Arizona, Kyler Murray might come back. They might get some dubs. In New England, we have a couple of winnable games coming up soon, but we'll see about that. Also got the Bears, the Packers, the Broncos, Giants, Chargers, Colts, and Rams. So that's going to be very interesting to see all of that. But Pats lose 3 winnable games in the next coming weeks. Cannot wait for that. Do you have a bye week? Yeah, we do have a bye week. The week after the Colts game, so that would be, we have a bye week the week of the 19th. So okay, bye week in a couple weeks. We have the Commanders and Colts coming up. Pats lose, tough loss, but against the best opponent, against one of the best teams in the NFL without your two best defenders. Mac Jones had some strides. He also had some questionable moments, but that is the Mac Jones experience. But yeah, what can I say, man? Top 5 pick inbound. We'll see about that, man. We'll see about that. But other than that, y'all, that is a go down below. Drop a like, comment down below. So, but just follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Stocks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.